Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, Susan.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
I feel like we're on a talk show.
I know. I feel like I'm missing something.
Like, what do I do with my hands?
Yeah, like, where's my mask? Or, like, I'm in a professional setting. I need a mask.
Where's the hand sanitizer? We are not OSHA approved in here.
No, we are
not.
For
the record.
Yeah.
God damn!
So we have done a thing. Mm-hmm. We've done a lot of things.
Tell me about it.
We fixed up the she shed so that we could record in here without giant boxes around our mics. And I can actually see your face.
I see your face.
I mean, somewhat.
Mostly.
And we set up video, and it's a very janky video session.
Mm-hmm. But and it looks super spooky.
So spooky. We got our ISGD pipe light, which will go on a shelf.
Eventually.
Right now, it's our stage lighting. And our super sweet globe lights.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I mean, if this isn't professional, I don't know what is.
Listen, we have bright lights. It's just our faces weren't made for harsh lighting.
No, we have a voice for radio.
We do, yeah. And I embrace that.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically, what is it? What do you call it? You have your golden pipes now?
Oh,
whatever.
Yeah.
You're a celebrity.
I am a celebrity. I'm a fucking voice actor. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not worried. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Now that I got you hook, line, and sinker. I got you before you were famous.
Yeah, you did.
So,
I'm not even charging you for this.
Well, I mean, kind of. I had to buy a she shed.
That's true. I only work under professional settings.
You're such a big deal. Okay, so if you, too, want to check out the video, we're going to start slow. We're dipping our toe into the proverbial video pond.
Yeah, we are.
And so I think we're going to make it an extra tier on Patreon. And this one is janky as fuck, so don't expect much. But you'll get access to all of, like, the behind-the-scenes shit because we ain't editing the video.
Yeah, and you should technically get it early, right?
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, depending on how hard it is to, like, load this shit, we'll just load it the day that we record. Or since we record at, like, midnight all the time, we'll just, load it the day after. Something like that.
And occasionally that's not far in advance.
No,
but
sometimes that might be the day of.
Yeah, exactly.
Of the actual episode launch.
But you'll get the whole raw episode and all of our fuck-ups and all of our extra tangents and
and all of the pee breaks.
Pee breaks, us talking shit about people. Probably not.
Man.
Hopefully not.
Oh, man.
We're going to have to remember not to do that.
Man. The number of embarrassing things that I am already embarrassed about are insurmountable.
You're using a lot of big words today. Proverbial, insurmountable. What happened to you?
I don't know if you noticed, but we're professionals now.
Oh.
What'd you say?
Did you get a word calendar? I didn't see it in there. So,
I mean, if I did, it's not January yet, so I wouldn't know them.
Oh,
but
true.
I dressed up for our occasion, and I'm wearing my So Kiss Me Christmas sweater.
I didn't get the memo.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
I did get the memo.
Yeah.
I chose to ignore the memo, and I wore a t-shirt. I was wearing a hoodie until I started sweating my fucking balls off. So
you
now
were
I'm in a t-shirt.
I'm currently sweating my balls off in a fancy sweater. But I was like, this shit's coming out like the day after Christmas or 2 days after Christmas, whatever the fuck Christmas is.
Friday.
So I wanted to be Christmassy. But you can't really see it because then we went spooky vibes instead. But it doesn't even matter. So buckle up.
Buckle up, bitches.
This is making great content for audio people. Oh, well, Merry fucking Christmas.
Merry fucking Christmas or Happy New Year.
Yeah, that's coming up next.
Yeah.
We'll have another week.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Happy Hanukkah, end of Hanukkah. I don't know when that ends.
Yeah.
Happy Kwanzaa, happy Ramadan, happy fucking... Which one's that?
I don't know. I feel like if you say Ramadan, you have to like, Ramadan. No?
I don't know.
Like a polka dance? I don't know
I'm
why.
not even entirely sure what Ramadan is.
I don't either, which sucks. It's very unfortunate. Okay, Erin, tell me about your goddamn this week.
Well, my goddamn is that I got new fucking carpets.
Ooh, girl, you getting classy?
I'm getting real fancy.
Oh, shit.
But it was mostly because, like, 4 years ago, we got carpets, and they installed that shit fucked up, and we were like, yo, this shit's fucked up, and they came out, and they were like, yeah, that shit is fucked up. And so they're like, we'll give you free carpets, and we were like, fuck yeah. So then for the past I don't know, 4 days or something. We had to move like our whole house. Well, they did it in 2 days.
Oh, that's nice. That's pretty quick.
Yeah. So then the first day we had to get everything out of our like living room, dining room area and just put it somewhere else, like the kitchen and the fucking balcony and the porch and whatever.
Isn't that the fucking worst? It's like moving but not moving.
Oh my God, it was so bad.
I hate it.
And then the worst part was we had to do the bedrooms after, and then now our shit is still fucking everywhere because we haven't put anything back because we're also like, well, I'm not going to just put like all the shit back in my closet. Like we got to purge some shit, right? We got to get rid of stuff, organize, yeah. And so now it just sits in our living room.
I have that exact same problem when they like redid all of our floors and shit. Like my closet is just stacked full of boxes because I was like, well, I'm not just going to put this shit away. Like I want to get rid of this stuff.
Yeah.
And then I got tired of it being in my living room, so I just shoved it in my closet.
That's literally what's going to happen.
And now I'm like, it's worse than it was before.
Yeah.
And now I need the Q-tips, and I have to dig through all of this to find the Q-tips.
But you have new carpets.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
that's
so,
nice.
you know.
I got floors.
Yeah.
I was living on no floors for a long time.
Yeah, that's true.
That part sucked.
We got a fucking upgrade on the carpet pad too, though.
Ooh, girl.
And the carpet.
Is
and
this 30?
Yeah, I'm living my best life, and it's so fucking comfy.
I love that journey for you.
Thank you. I do too. Give me your goddamn.
Mine's a pod dam. Remember those? It's been a hot minute since we had a pod dam.
Pod dam.
So, last week, when we were ferociously, I don't know if that's the word I want to use, but you know,
feverishly
trying to load the podcast because we were also rebuilding the entire she shed and we're trying to teach Alexis all this stuff too. So I was like, oh, I'll just have everything fucking ready. And then when she gets here, we'll load it. I'll like walk her through how we do it, whatever, right? Okay. So. In 2 years of loading the episode, I've never had so many fucking weird things happen. And by that, I mean I didn't do my job very well.
It was a mystery.
I don't know how it happened. So I had like typed up the little blurb really fast, like on my phone or whatever while the kids were playing. And then I just loaded it. And then Erin so graciously pointed out later that instead of the word college, I had put the word collage.
Which is random because I never read them. I'm like, yeah, she's got this. I never read it. And for whatever reason, I went back and I read it and I was like, that ain't right.
I'm so glad you did because I'm not that stupid. It's an honest mistake.
Yeah. You went to college.
Oh my God. And like, everybody fucks that word up. Also with like massage and massage and message. You have to think for a second. Or there's one that
you shouldn't ask me. I'm the speller.
There's one I always fuck up, and it always autocorrects to incontinent. And I'm like, no, that's not what I want to say there.
This is going to really change the conversation.
Oh my God. Okay, so that I was like, okay, I get it. I'm a dummy, whatever. But the worst one was at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up randomly after posting the shit at like, I don't know, 7 o'clock at night. And somebody on Instagram was like, great story. Can't wait to listen about it. Except for I'm kind of confused why this other dude is posted on your images. Did you see all this?
I saw that it was the bus beheading guy, but I didn't see it when it happened or anything.
Oh my God.
Did you just find a random picture?
That's all I do. For the record, like I don't do any in-depth investigation, and half the time I don't even use the actual websites that we've posted as sources for like the actual content that we've researched.
Well, a lot of those don't have images.
Yeah, exactly. When I'm looking for pictures, I literally just Google image search and I grab it and people are like, that's not a real image. And I'm like, well, I tried. And so,
well, it's someone in a uniform, so.
Yeah, so it's close enough. And so I did this, and literally Alexis was with me when I was picking the pictures, and I pulled this dude up.
So you're blaming her.
No, not at all. It's just so fucking funny that like when I live back the moment. Okay, so I wake up at 4 in the morning and somebody's like, oh my God, I'm super confused why this person's in there. And I'm like, what person? And then I actually look at the picture because we were just doing it really fast. And I actually look at the picture and I'm like, that's totally the dude from Canada who like beheaded somebody in the back of a bus. Like just went fucking batshit crazy. Next to our guy, Matt DeGroot, or whatever the fuck that guy's name was, right? And I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot because I was sitting with Alexis and I go, wow, he did not age well.
You're like, I thought he was in college.
Oh my God, I'm an idiot. And then I felt kind of racist because both of them are fucking Asian. And I was just like, he didn't age well.
He looks like a totally different person.
No, oh my God, I'm like the fucking worst person ever. So then at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm fucking panicking. Like I have to pull all this shit down. I look like where I got the picture from, and it was from somebody else's podcast post where they like did the 2 stories together, and they were like, oh, look, I fucking took the time to edit both of these pictures, and I just jacked their picture without any fucking like
thought about it.
No, and no like, credit or anything. And they probably think we stole all their shit. Anyway, don't hate me. I'm trying really hard. I'm not a bad person. I was like sweating at 4 a.m. trying to do all the shit from bed in my phone and swapping it all out, like removing all the pictures. And I'm like, I don't even know. Is this the guy? I hope this is the guy.
You're like half asleep.
Oh my God, what a shit show.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, so I fucked up the podcast. And then I was like in my fucking manager's chair showing Alexis like, because we got like a Costco chair and we joke that it's the manager's chair because that's what it's called. And it's like this fancy new little like fucking computer chair. And I'm like, he didn't age well. Such an idiot. Oh my God. So hopefully I won't do that again.
Oh, it's funny.
Well, maybe Alexis will do it next time.
Yeah, there you go. And then we can be like, Alexis.
I'm so excited.
Oh my God.
Okay. Well, are you ready to talk about murder?
Yes.
Meals. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Yes.
here on episode 120.
120.
120. Perfect. Did you just channel Mariah?
I was feeling her.
Or Shakira? I don't know who the fuck does that.
All I want. Oh, no, I don't want a lot for Christmas.
All I want, a lot for Christmas.
Oh, dear God.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
for said episode 120, I'm going to tell you about Sam Shepard.
Okay.
Okay? He was born December 1923 in Cleveland, Ohio. He was the youngest of 3 boys. His dad was an osteopathic doctor,
Okay.
which is technically an alternative medicine and is all about manipulation of muscle tissue and bones.
Oh, I was like osteoporosis bones for sure.
I didn't know what any of it was. That's why I told you what it was, because I was like, I don't know what this is.
Interesting.
And then it was like, it's an alternative medicine.
that caught me off guard.
They do surgery. That
I don't
doesn't
think
feel
that's
alternative
right.
to me.
No, that feels like elective. I don't know why
feels-
you would.
That feels invasive. They do invasive medicine.
required.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So, but that's what Google said it was.
Okay.
So I'm taking that for face value. It could be a guy that decapitated someone on a bus.
One time. Just once.
He was an osteopathic medicine.
It was
doctor.
alternative.
Yeah, that was alternative. Okay. So Sam was a great student and an athlete. He was a class president in high school for 3 years.
Oh, wow.
So Mr. fucking popular, right?
Oh, my God.
'Cause
That's a
all that
lot
shit
of
is.
work.
So much work. Well, I don't really think so. What are they like? I want vending machines in every hallway and soda in the drinking fountain.
I was going to say that. They always say that.
Yeah, and then they get elected, and then it's what? They do nothing, right?
I literally have no idea what any of our class presidents ever did. Or if we had them. Did we?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know. I know we had them in elementary school, and that was always their pitch. And then I'd be like, she has a pretty name. That's how I voted.
I actually remember that too. Maybe in middle school, because I remember my friend came up and handed me like a Tootsie Roll. And it was like, I'm on a roll, vote for me. And I was like, I'll vote for you. I got candy. And I know you.
Wow, you can be bought.
Yes. I should not run for president.
Okay, so Sam decided to follow in his dad's footsteps and become an osteopath as well. They're
Okay.
called osteopaths.
Okay.
Fun fact, his brothers also chose this career path, so it was a whole family of alternative medicine doctors doing surgery.
That was fun.
Right? Sam went to Hanover College in Indiana. Oh, sorry. I got really excited.
New setup.
Yeah, but that's where my fucking hoodie says on it.
I know.
And I took it off. I was going to be like, aggressively point to my hoodie.
Like, da-da-da-da.
Yeah. The guy at the post office, because I wear it literally all the time.
It's her favorite sweater.
It is my favorite sweater. It has drywall on it right now. I have to wash it.
Son of a bitch.
But the guy at the post office always says, hey, Hanover.
Oh, God.
And then I say things like, hi.
Oh, God, that's awkward.
It's real bad. Yeah. I
Ugh.
hate it. I hate it. I hate being recognized anywhere. Like, if I go to 7-Eleven too many times and they're like, hey again, good morning. How's work? I'm like, I'm never coming back. I will find a new 7-Eleven.
I'm like, hi, my name is Stacy.
You're like, remember when you wanted to be regulars at like a diner or something?
Yeah.
And I was like, the moment someone is like, do you want fucking eggs and bacon again? Don't worry, I know how you take them. I'll be like, I'm out.
Okay, but you did like being regulars at the bar that we frequented.
That's fair.
Because we would just walk up and they'd slide Coronas at us, and you're like,
Well, that's because they would slide Coronas at me, and I will do
anything for
almost
Corona.
anything. Yeah, that was great.
I know.
But anyway,
The good old days.
fucking Hanover College in Indiana. Okay, so then Sam finished his education at the Los Angeles Osteopathic School of Physicians and Surgeons, which is now the University of California, Irvine, and he got his degree.
Okay.
So he's out in LA now, right?
Yeah, living his best life. Gonna be an actor.
Mm-hmm.
An actor.
But he's going to be a doctor.
Okay.
So,
On TV.
okay, so Sam married his high school sweetheart, Marilyn Reese, in February of 1945.
Okay.
They lived in Hollywood for a while before moving back to Ohio to join his dad's practice.
Okay. Nice. So he's going back to his roots.
Mm-hmm. So now they live in a lakefront home in Ohio. And
Oh, shit.
yeah, they're doing pretty well for
Okay, so their
themselves.
alternative medicine is like on point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was living in Hollywood, too. If you can afford to live in
True.
Hollywood, you're
True.
probably doing pretty fucking good. Okay, so yeah, they're fucking doing pretty well for themselves. They are beach on.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
You
by beach, I mean
said
lake on.
Yeah,
but
lake on.
there's a beach of the lake.
Yeah.
Like, there's a shore.
Yeah. Yeah,
It doesn't
lake shore.
have tides.
No.
Yeah. But they call it a beach later in my story. So
Oh, okay. That's why you're segueing it in now. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't have tides.
yeah,
It's
well,
not tied to the moon.
it's not tied to the moon. We'll circle back on that beach.
Okay. I'll stay where I am now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So they had a child named Sam who they called Chip.
They're fucking junior? Chip?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah.
That's not even a good...
It's a great name.
Okay, I
Mrs.
love...
fucking Potts and Chip.
I love the name.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the nickname. But it's from Sam to Chip? How? Maybe he chipped a tooth.
Oh, maybe.
Perhaps.
What do you think that would be a good nickname for?
Chippendale.
Someone's gonna name their kid Chippendale. What about Chip from Chip and Dale? Those two squirrels or chipmunks or they're chipmunks.
Oh, they are chipmunks.
Yeah.
No.
No, still don't like it.
I do like it. It's just not for Sam, you know?
Okay.
It's got to have some sort of story behind it.
Maybe it does. I don't really know. But for the purposes of this story, he is 7 years old, and now Marilyn is pregnant with another child.
Okay.
Okay? On July 3rd, 1954, Sam and Marilyn had their neighbors over, and they watched the movie Strange Holiday.
What's that about?
I don't know. I do know because I read a little synopsis about it, but it was like in 1954, so
Oh, okay.
we don't know.
We don't know. We'll never know.
We
not a
haven't
movie.
seen it.
It's not a movie anymore.
No, it's not relevant.
God damn.
But they mentioned it, so I will. So, during the movie, Sam fell asleep on the couch, and when the movie ended, Marilyn walked the neighbors out, and then, as far as we know, she went to sleep in her bedroom without waking up Sam.
Okay.
So he stayed downstairs.
She's like,
right?
I'm going to starfish that bed.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Which
yeah.
I cannot blame her. I do that shit all the time. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah,
are you going
I
to come
would.
to bed? But you kind of whisper it because, like, they're not going to wake up. Like, barely touch on. I'm like, I don't know. I tried.
Yeah, in the morning he'd be like, I tried to wake you up and you were just so tired.
Yeah, exactly. So then Sam was woken up in, like, the fucking wee hours of the morning, the next morning, to the screams of Marilyn coming
no.
from the bedroom.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. He ran upstairs and he saw a white biped form. That is a quote.
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't follow your story on account of I don't know those words.
Well, it was white. You know that one. Biped just means on two legs, and form just means like shape. So he saw a white shape standing on two legs.
why would you say it like that?
Who fucking knows? Maybe because he's an osteopath and he's like, he's bipedal.
Oh my God, I
Not
hate
like
you.
a person form. Listen, I know.
Oh my God.
But that's
the
what he
fuck?
said.
Okay.
Those are the words he chose to describe what he saw.
That ain't what he said. Tell me what he said.
And the figure was in his bedroom, and he only saw it for a moment before he was knocked out.
Oh my God, is it aliens? Is that why he said it like that? I just got goosebumps.
Did you just get chills?
I'm terrified right now. Is it aliens?
Do I need to tell you?
No, it's fine. I'll survive.
Okay.
It's fucking aliens, isn't it? Oh my God, it's white.
Would it be better if it was a different color?
I don't know.
Was it glowing or is it just white? Yeah, I don't know. All
Yeah.
he said was a white biped form.
It's a fucking alien. Are you telling me an alien story at fucking 9 o'clock at night right now? I'm going to go to bed, and the whole time I'm like, I'm going to get abducted, and I'm going to barely only remember parts of it, and then I'm going to come on the podcast and talk about it, and everybody's going to be like, she's a fucking idiot.
She's lost some marbles.
I feel like the aliens are listening to us right now just because we mentioned it.
They might be. The NSA is probably.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. We have been flagged some time ago, just so you know.
I remember that.
Oh, God.
So when Sam came to, he noticed the bedroom was covered in blood splatter.
Oh, no.
He ran downstairs and he saw a bushy, dark-haired man in the home still. So now it's a man.
Now it's not aliens because aliens don't have hair.
That you know of.
That I know of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think the children with black eyes or whatever do, right? They just have black eyes. That's the only difference.
Yeah, and they're children. They're not aliens.
This one's a man.
He grew up.
He's an adult black-eyed children.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so then he chased the man outside where he ran all the way to the beach.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then he fought with him. And then he was knocked unconscious again.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
That's a lot of work.
I mean, listen, there was blood splatter. His wife might have been in trouble. She was screaming. It was danger zone.
Yeah, I just wonder how long he was out for. You know, long enough for blood splatter to be everywhere, but not long enough for somebody to escape.
Well, I think when
minutes?
she was screaming is when the blood splatter was happening, and then he was knocked out, and then maybe he didn't notice the blood splatter when he first went in because he was like, is that a white biped form? And then, bam, knocked out.
Solid point.
You know?
Okay, yeah.
So then at 5:40 in the morning, a neighbor got a call from Sam who was like, yo, some shit went down. Come over, please.
I'm going to need some help.
Yeah, I need some assistance. Get to my house ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
And so the neighbor and his wife go over to Sam and Marilyn's home. I don't know if it's the same neighbors that watched the movie with them, but some neighbors go over.
Okay.
I'm assuming it was probably.
Yeah, in my mind,
They
the
seem
same
close, you know?
ones. They seem like the ones they would call in an emergency.
Right? Yeah, not the cops. Like, oh, man, can you get Bob over here?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so they get over there, and they find Sam without a shirt on, and he has a blood stain on his knee, and Chip was still asleep in his bed.
Okay.
Just passed the fuck out. But when they get to the master bedroom, they find Marilyn had been beaten to death in her bed.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Were they like blood brothers, am I right?
Oh, my God. How awkward. I would say some dumb shit like that. Like, uh-oh, careful, don't slip. I don't know. That would be the worst.
Oh, my God, you would be. Oh, God,
That's
okay.
all someone would have in their head of their loved one's death. They find a canvas bag with Sam's watch, keychain and key, and fraternity ring inside.
Weird.
And this
Like
was
where?
Well, it was all shoved in a bush behind the house.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like somebody was robbing the joint, and that's all they got?
Yeah, and then they left it.
And they were like, not today.
Mm-hmm. They're like, ah, shit, drop it over here, because this guy's chasing me down the beach to beat me up.
I'll come back for that later.
But I'm gonna knock him out. Yeah, I'll come back. I don't know.
Huh.
Like, you knock a guy out, I'd go back for the loot.
Yeah, but maybe he was like, oh, hold up. Wasn't expecting to kill somebody back there. Oopsie poopsie. I'm going to leave this shit in a bush.
Maybe.
Because that shit will come right back to me.
Because he was like, oh, this fraternity ring isn't going to be worth a lot anyway. And I don't know why I stole it. I don't really need it.
Yeah.
And
Or
it
like
seems
it's a
pretty
very-
traceable.
Yeah, like a very identifiable object.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so then the police bring Sam in for questioning, and he keeps repeating this story of a bushy-haired man who broke into their house and knocked him out and killed his wife, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So an investigation was launched, and it turns out that Sam had been having an affair.
Oh, dick.
Yep.
Okay.
with a former lab technician that he worked with.
Okay.
So the cops were like, yo, that could have been a fucking motive to kill your
right
wife,
there.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, it turns out that they had a dog, and that dog always barked at strangers.
And it didn't bark.
No neighbors heard any barking or anything, which is fucking odd if you have an intruder in your home, right?
Do dogs bark at aliens?
I would assume yes. They bark at ghosts.
I hope. That's a good point. Good point.
Yeah.
That makes me feel so much better because my dogs bark at everything, and I'd like to know that I'm going to be abducted before I'm abducted.
So you can, like, do some Kegels real quick before you get probed.
Okay, first of all, you want it all loosey-goosey if you're going to get probed.
Oh, that's true.
But if I'm ever about to die, trust in your heart of all hearts that the last thing on my mind is that I would like to do Kegels in my last moments.
Oh, fuck. I haven't been doing those. Well, what if the autopsy guy was like, listen, she could have done more Kegels in her life. How embarrassing would that be?
I wouldn't care. I'd be laughing from my grave, and I'd say I could have, but I
cramming
didn't.
for a test. Right at the end there.
Oh, God.
Okay, so they found blood drips throughout the home, but nothing indicating that anyone else had been there.
Okay.
So with heavy pressure from the media and a pretty solid case, Sam was arrested on July 30th.
Okay. So Sam did it.
Sam did it.
Okay.
There was a trial that lasted 9 weeks, and the trial was described as a media circus with huge coverage of the case, but more notably, the Cleveland Press came on strong saying that the only viable suspect was Sam, and basically they were against him from the start. Like, they were pushing to have him arrested. They're like, yo, this guy fucking did it. He's having an affair. You need to get your act together to the police. Like, the fucking newspaper is saying this.
Yeah, that's a problem. And then the police are like, okay, don't make us look bad.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they don't do a really good investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Okay.
So the newspaper ran front page articles saying that Sam was guilty, but they had no supporting facts, and in some cases, they were actually disproved after print went out. But at that point, like, the damage is fucking done.
Yeah, it
right?
happens all the time, even, like, today.
Mm-hmm. So the whole case of this mysterious intruder thing obviously seems a bit suspicious, but with a jury trial, this whole fucking media circus or whatever is like, you're swayed. You're not going to have a fair trial in your hometown, right?
Oh, no way.
Mm-hmm.
Even the jurors are like, I can be unbiased, and you're like, you can't.
No, you fucking can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw some shit, right?
Yeah.
There were 2 jurors that even admitted to hearing a radio show where they were talking about the case, and they had an inside scoop from a lady who claimed to have been Sam's mistress, and she said that they even allegedly had a illegitimate child together.
Oh my gosh, this is like the Scott Peterson story all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Or Lacey Peterson, whoever you want to call out.
Whichever one you want to, acknowledge.
Yeah. What do I do with my hands?
Shit. But the judge didn't dismiss these jurors. He was just like, they just saw a thing. It's fine. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
So the prosecution's angle was that Sam was having an affair with his former lab tech, Susan Hayes, for 3 years, and they wanted to start a life together, right?
Okay.
So the other half of their argument was that Sam was home at the time of the murder and the dog didn't alert to an intruder or anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he also apparently couldn't give an accurate description of the intruder other than a bushy-haired man.
Yeah, but home dude got hit upside the head a bunch, too.
Yeah, he was most likely concussed.
Yeah.
So here are some other fishy things about his story.
Okay.
Here are 3 other things about him.
And in conclusion,
Sam said that he fought the intruder on the beach, but there was no sand in his hair.
Okay.
Suspicious.
Is it though?
I mean, if you were fighting someone in the sand, most likely you're in a fucking tussle on the ground. And also, he got knocked unconscious, which means that his head would be on the ground.
But you can lay your head on the ground and not have sand in your hair if you just don't, rub it in,
I don't know. Sand gets everywhere.
Also, not saying it's the same, but I took a toddler to the beach
and
dug in the sand That's like fighting an intruder in the sand of the beach.
And you didn't have sand in your hair?
Didn't have sand in my hair.
But did your hair touch the ground?
No, but I have gone to the beach with my hair touching the ground, and the trick is to just not rub your head around. Like, you just lay it.
But if you're fighting a person...
Well, don't fight with your head on the ground. That's how you're going to lose.
Well, how do you know that's what he was thinking about? That's how you're going to lose.
I don't think he was thinking about his hair. I think he was just like,
well, I know, so I'm
gotta
saying.
stay up, you know?
He's probably thinking like, uh-oh, gotta use my wrestling moves.
Oh, so he's like coming in hard with the shoulder.
Low man wins, you know?
Okay.
Head's on the ground.
Hit him low.
Yeah.
Center of gravity.
You don't know.
And then maybe he just like backflipped right onto his back, and then his head just went, ever so slowly onto the ground.
Also, you're fucking kicking dirt around. Dirt probably
You don't know
up.
that they're karate kicking and shit.
What about his shoes? They didn't find any fucking sand on him.
Anywhere?
It's sus.
Okay, you didn't tell me this part.
Okay, there was no sand on him.
Okay.
They specified in his hair, but I'm
was just
assuming
like
if they
in
had
his
found
hair.
sand all over the rest of his body, but not in his hair, it would be way weirder.
Okay, I thought you were just saying his hair.
He rinsed out his head.
Okay.
Okay, then...
Okay, so the tussle on the beach likely did not happen unless he was abducted by aliens and they put that thought in his head.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, it could have been that. Could have been.
Okay.
The neighbors alleged that Sam had been wearing a shirt when they left the home. Remember after they watched that movie? And he fell asleep on the couch. They were like, he definitely had a shirt on.
He didn't just like take his clothes off to get comfortable. We still have guests. I'm just going to rip my pants off.
What kind of hangout is this? I'm uncomfortable. But then when he was found without his shirt, obviously, that's a little suspicious. And the shirt was never found.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay. That's weird.
The prosecution was like, yo, there's probably fucking bloodstains and all kinds of evidence on that shirt. Because that's how murders work.
Yeah, but he had bloodstains on his pants.
Yeah, but he could have had the bloodstain on his pants from being knocked out in the bedroom where the blood splatters were. Like, that's kind of logical to his story.
But why would he be knocked out if he's the one who did the murdering?
I mean, okay, if he did the murdering, there would also be bloodstains on his pants.
Yeah. So why are you concerned about getting rid of your shirt if it's already on your pants?
Because he could say, oh, I was kneeling or I fell down, and that's why I have this one on my pants.
You could say the same thing about your shirt.
Yeah, but your shirt, you're going to have blood, like, sprays or whatever. So if it splatters onto you versus it was on his knee on his pants where he knelt into it. Knelt? Yeah. Jesus. Where he knelt into it.
Is knelt a word now? I'm confused.
I don't know. Where he put his knee down into it.
Jesus Christ.
But if you're murdering a person, it's going to be like spray on your shirt if you're like bludgeoning them and you're over them.
Because I feel like you get spray on your pants too.
I watch The Staircase a lot. And they do a lot of blood splatter stuff.
Yeah. She's like, I'm just going to get the exact same car.
Exactly.
And I've got a vial of blood.
I'm going to drip it from here.
I'm just going to rub this Q-tip here. Okay. I get it. It's just weird that you wouldn't get rid of all of your clothing and only the top.
It would probably be much more suspicious if he was naked when they found him.
Well, I mean, he could change, right? His
clothes.
I
guess you could.
He can't change as a person.
Not after something like this.
Okay.
So the prosecution was like, yo, there's probably some evidence on that shit, right?
Right.
They also questioned why a burglar would take the time to steal the items that they found in the canvas bag and then just fucking leave them behind, even after they knocked Sam out twice. Like,
I feel like I presented that theory, though. Like, the person was like, oh, shit, didn't mean to kill people back there. I don't want this shit.
Like, the original motive was robbery, and then they accidentally killed her, and then they were like, uh-oh, just fucking back out.
Yeah. Bail.
Okay. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. But it was outside of the house, which tells me that he or someone killed the person, brought the stuff outside, and then what? Then had the change of heart?
Well, maybe he was like, fuck it, run. And then the guy chased after him, and he was like, fuck everything. Fuck it all the hell.
Threw it behind a bush.
Fucking heck. Yeah.
So then the prosecution alleged that Sam staged the scene to look like a burglary gone wrong. Because he couldn't, like, get rid of his watch and his fraternity ring and stuff. He was just like, oh, look, it's all in this canvas bag over here. Maybe someone had dropped it, right?
Okay.
It's a little stagey, right? Can you agree that
agree.
Looks a little suspicious?
I agree. I'm just saying if I were on a jury, I wouldn't be able to say beyond a reasonable doubt because I have put doubt in my own head. I'm not saying that
God,
it's perfect.
put you on one jury. And now everything is a reasonable doubt with you.
I don't know if you know this about me. Do you know what circumstantial evidence is?
This is all it.
But yeah, I mean, also coming from a lazy person like myself, I just keep thinking like, wow, that's like, you have to really think about the fact that you're going to throw the shit in a canvas bag and then hide it in a bush.
Yeah,
be
but
like-
if this guy wanted to kill his wife to start over with a new person, he's probably like, we're going to get shit done today. You know, when you move
Today's
your whole
the
house?
day. Yeah, we did that to the shed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we weren't lazy that day.
Okay.
So, I mean, you could do stuff if you fucking wanted to. If you bust your ass and you put your mind to it, you could be like,
You don't know me.
I'm going to get it done today.
You don't know
I
me.
do know you. You started early on the shed.
Okay.
Okay? The coroner also said that there was an imprint on the pillow that Marilyn had been laying on that looked like it came from a, quote, 2-blade surgical instrument with teeth at the end of each blade.
What?
Okay. So he's also a medical professional / surgeon. He could have access to medical tools, right?
What kind of tool is like that?
I have no idea, and I didn't want to Google it because that's nightmare fuel.
I'm going to Google it.
Tell me what happens.
Like scalpel with like a fucking mace at the end?
Yeah, or like serrated fucking scalpels. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I feel like you would not want to serrate stuff.
Well, it
in
has
surgery.
teeth at the end of each
Maybe it's like
blade,
a
so it's
bone
got to be
saw.
like a fucking...
And it was 2?
It was a 2-blade surgical instrument. So
Like-
maybe like a blade on both sides. With a tooth at the end. I don't fucking know,
Now
man.
I'm thinking of like a drywall, like a hand drywall saw. That was really hard to say. To make sure the L went in the right word.
Drywall saw. I don't know that I can picture that.
Oh, okay. It looks like,
But basically they said it was like a scalpel.
oh.
Like a scalpel, but with a tooth.
But like
Teeth.
she was bludgeoned to death with it? Or it just looked like the tool was laid in the blood?
Maybe it was a big scalpel because they
Okay.
did say that she was bludgeoned to death, but then they were like, but also like this imprint of a medical tool. And then they were like, 2-blade surgical instrument with teeth at the end of each blade. And then they were like, basically it's a scalpel.
What?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
Listen,
Well, it's definitely aliens now.
he's a doctor, okay? They were
Okay.
like, medical tool.
Okay.
He's a doctor.
I'll stop my WebMD over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then the defense's angle was that Sam was badly hurt. He was examined by a neurosurgeon who said that he had suffered concussions. He suffered nerve injury and absent or weak reflexes, mostly on the left side of his body.
Wow.
So
Okay, but were the concussions like recent? Like he was concussed that night?
I don't know when they,
Can they determine that?
yeah, I don't know when they fucking looked at him, did the eye test or whatever. And I don't know if they can tell, like, yeah, you've had concussions in your life or you've had concussions in the past 2 weeks or whatever it is. But also, I'm picturing that thing where they hit your knee with the hammer to test the reflexes. Like, do you have reflexes on this side? And they basically said that it's impossible to fake missing reflexes.
Are you talking about the nerve damage for this one or his brain? I'm so confused.
Well, they said that there was nerve injury and he had absent or weak reflexes on the left side of his body.
In my mind, I immediately was thinking about the concussion, and I didn't notice you say that, so I was like, what is she talking about?
What is happening now?
Like, why would his reflexes, is that affected if you get a concussion?
I have no idea.
I don't either.
But they said that it's impossible to fake it, but all I can think of is every time the doctor used to do that to me, like when I was a kid, I didn't know what was supposed to happen.
Uh-huh.
So I faked it every time. I learned that.
Do you have reflexes?
I do, but I think my doctor is just really bad at it. So she would hit me with it and it wouldn't do anything. And then she'd keep hitting me with it and it wouldn't do anything. And then I learned by watching my brother and stuff that your legs kicks out. And so I just thought she was supposed to hit you and then you were supposed to kick your leg.
Oh my God, that's
so I
funny.
would do that every time.
Does it happen to you now?
Yeah, I have reflexes now. Like I can hit them on myself.
Were you able to stand when you were little?
Well, I think she was just not good at her job.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like
yeah,
not
like
good at
wasn't
hitting
hitting it.
Yeah, hitting the reflex
And
thing.
she was like, okay, these look great.
yeah, or like, you know how you have to do it a couple of times to get the right spot?
Yeah.
But then eventually I learned what you were supposed to do. And so
you
then
just started doing it.
I just did
right
it like,
away.
yeah,
Ah,
first
you're
try.
so good at that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay. So I think it is fucking possible to fake it.
I know, that's like a weird thing to say that you can't fake.
Yeah, right? But they're saying fake missing reflexes. So like if they do hit it,
you can't hold it back.
you can't hold it back. But also maybe this doctor is just really fucking bad at it.
Maybe.
You don't know.
You think they like hit every spot of his knee and then we're like, no.
Maybe, but how bad do you want to hit your reflex right now?
I touched it.
Oh, can you just do that?
I mean, it's like sensitive.
Oh. So the defense also said that the amount of blood at the scene would have produced more than a mere blood stain on Sam's knee.
Okay.
But they didn't account for the missing shirt.
Okay.
So they're like, he would have had way more blood on him.
Yeah.
But we don't have his clothes.
So we don't really know if he had a lot of blood on him.
Exactly. So then 2 of Marilyn's teeth had also been broken, and the pieces were pulled out from her mouth.
What?
Which suggests that she bit her attacker. Like if he punched her in the mouth and then she bit down and then you pull your arm out or your hand out, then your pieces of your teeth would go out.
Whoa.
Versus being hit in the mouth with something, then the pieces of your teeth would be inside your mouth.
Oh my God.
Right?
What?
And there was no damage to her lips. So they're saying that she bit her attacker, but Sam didn't have any bite marks or anything
She
on
bit
him.
her attacker so bad that her teeth fell out? Or like she was popped in the mouth already and
She was
they were
probably
broken?
like popped in the mouth and she bit down and then they like pulled their fist out or something.
Oh my God.
Or whatever their instrument was.
That makes me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking of like you're screaming, and somebody like punches you in the mouth so it doesn't damage your lips, but your teeth fall out. Oh, and then they get pulled out when the hand comes out.
But if you
That's
had
a
been
lot.
hit, then your pieces of your teeth would go into your mouth.
But you said her lips weren't.
Yeah, her lips weren't damaged. So if you bite someone, you're not going to bite them with your lips. You're going to be like, chomp.
Yeah, but if you got hit, are you saying like if you got hit on the back of the head and pieces of your teeth got knocked out?
Why would pieces of your teeth get knocked out if you got hit in the back of the head?
That's what I'm asking you because you're saying that there was no damage to her mouth. So how did her teeth get?
So they're saying that she wouldn't have been hit in the mouth, like, because then there would be damage to her lips and there would be the pieces of her teeth that broke off would be inside her mouth.
Yeah.
But if, like, she bit onto your fist or your arm or something, like chomp,
Yeah.
then you pulled your hand out, then the pieces would break off and come out.
So
of your
that was my original theory, and it freaked me out worse than like having the broken pieces in your mouth from a previous hit and biting. So she got her teeth ripped out because she bit so goddamn hard?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's awful.
But also, she might not have bit onto, like, a body part. Because they said she was bludgeoned, so she could have, like, bit, like, a bat or something.
I just don't feel good right now.
I don't fucking know.
I don't like that.
But pieces of her teeth outside of her mouth.
Okay.
Gross.
Okay. Could they have, like, flung out if she... Well, you said there's no damage to the front of her mouth. Because I was thinking, like, if they had broken from a previous hit and then got hit in the back of the head or something and she coughed or something like that.
Like spit them out.
Yeah.
So 18 character witnesses were called in defense of Sam.
Oh, wow. You got a lot of friends.
Right? I don't think I have 18 friends.
No, not that know me well enough that could characterly defend me. I don't know. I don't know. Just let it happen.
Characterly. I feel like the whole pod group would be like, yeah, they're a little weird. I'm like, don't talk to them.
They for sure did it. yeah, don't talk to them.
Okay, 2 of them confirmed seeing a bushy-haired man around the Shepherd home on the day that Marilyn was murdered.
What?
Oh? What you say? So on December 21st, 1954, which was 66 years ago, the day that I wrote this.
Okay, that is a fun fact.
Sam was convicted of second-degree murder.
Oh, he was convicted?
Oh, he was convicted.
Oh, shit. Even with all them character
Mm-hmm. All them character witnesses.
defenses? Yeah,
they were
whatever.
like, nah, not today. He was
Okay.
sentenced to life in prison.
Okay.
And shortly after he was convicted, his mom shot herself.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 11
because
days...
of all of this?
Yeah, probably. It didn't specify, but it was like she committed suicide by shooting herself. And I was like, oh, excuse me? Probably because her fucking baby boy just went to prison for life because it was her youngest son.
I wonder if she thought he did it. Okay, listen.
I mean,
in my mind
everybody
over
else
here,
did.
yeah, I know. In my mind over here, I'm like, I don't know, but I'm gonna feel like real asshole here when you're like, he for sure did it, and his fingerprints were everywhere, and his DNA was all over her or something.
Yeah. But they also were married, so his DNA would be all over
I know.
her.
As soon as I said that, I knew you were gonna say that.
This bitch and her DNA facts.
Get the fuck out of here with your skin cells shedding.
So then 11 days after his mom committed suicide, his dad died of stomach cancer.
Oh my god.
So basically, he was convicted of murder, sentenced to life in prison, and then his family was like, fuck everything. Not that they said fuck everything. I mean, she did. He didn't. She was like, fuck this, I'm out. And the dad was like, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
My tummy hurts.
My tummy hurts and I have cancer. And then he died. So
Oh
his
my
whole,
God.
like, parents, his
whole
world
world
collapsed.
changed, yeah.
Yeah, his wife died.
Yeah.
Whether or not he was responsible for that, he's now sentenced to that. And then your parents died. That's pretty fucked up.
God, how's Chip?
I'll tell you about it.
Okay. Was it Chip?
Bum, 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 bum. He was 7.
Okay.
Don't blame Chip.
Okay. Oh
Okay.
my God.
So
That'd be awful.
Yeah. So 4
Not
years...
only to be murdered by your son, but to be murdered by somebody named Chip. Just is so unfortunate.
Fucking Chip. Seemed like such a nice guy.
Man.
So 4 years into his sentence, Sam took part in a cancer research study where they injected live cancer cells into his body.
Whoa. So he was looking for assisted suicide here?
I mean, maybe that, or he was also a doctor, so he was probably like, yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Oh, okay,
I don't
yeah,
care. I've got
yeah.
life in prison.
Yeah.
What's going to happen? Free healthcare for life.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. How'd that turn out?
I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
Marilyn's father also committed suicide about
What?
7 years after Marilyn was killed.
Wow.
And then the next year, Sam was granted habeas corpus because the judge said that the original trial was a mockery of justice and Sam wasn't given his right to due process.
Oh, shit.
Sam was released from prison.
Oh, my gatos.
Mhm.
That's fucking wild. That never happens.
But the prosecution had 60 days to charge him again. Otherwise, the fucking thing would be dropped, right?
Yeah, yeah. Otherwise, he a free man.
Mm-hmm. So some fucking technical jargon later, and the Supreme Court got involved, and they reversed the murder conviction, saying that the trial judge, who was dead at this point, he was biased against Sam.
Oh, really?
Before the trial started, I guess the judge told a newspaper columnist, quote, well, he's guilty as hell, there's no question about it.
Oh, shit. You can't do that if
That's
you're a judge.
before the trial.
Yeah,
You're supposed
yeah.
to listen to both sides and, like, make a judgment. That's your whole thing.
Yeah, like your honor.
Yeah. Your honor. I mean, they call you that.
Yeah. Sure, it's based off of something.
Yeah. All of your honor.
Yeah, like you being honorable.
Yeah. So
Oh,
he
man.
kind of fucked that shit up, right?
Oh, no. Yeah, that's not good at all.
Mm-hmm. So then 3 days after Sam was released from prison, he got married to a lady named Ariane, or Ariane, or Arian, who he had been writing letters with in prison.
Okay. Oh, my God. How sad that everybody just fucking, like,
Left
is
ya?
gone. Yeah.
Yeah, his mom committed suicide and then he was released from prison. That's fucked up. That's fucked
Oh,
up.
that breaks my heart.
But
That's so
also,
sad.
Marilyn's dad committed suicide. I don't know if he would have wanted to be alive
No.
when the guy that was convicted in killing your daughter,
Who you believed killed your daughter.
who you believe killed your daughter, probably. I mean, I think he believed that. I don't know. But he gets out of prison? Like, that's pretty fucked up, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, fun fact about his new wife is that she was the half-sister to the wife of Joseph Goebbels, who
Oh, yes,
was
Joseph.
the Nazi propaganda chief.
Oh, I don't know any of this shit.
Oh, I was really into... That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
I was really into World War II history and stuff. I took a class on it, and so I was like, what the fuck?
That was a great save.
I was really into...
Oh.
I know.
Oh.
I was
Okay.
very interested in it, and I learned a lot about it. And
So smart of you.
So, I know, no big deal.
Everybody, I'm an idiot. I know.
Your husband
I know.
took the same class. If you said that name to him, he'd be like, what the fuck?
I know, I'm sure. Even if I took that class, though, I don't think I'd remember any fucking names.
I did, only because it's a really fucking weird name, and I probably am butchering it, but every time it's like, just fucking move your
Mouth
neck
really
out
fast.
and then say it like, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I'm going to be like, oh.
Yes,
him.
Joseph.
But his wife was like, I'm totally not a Nazi, though. Don't worry about it, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, for
So-
sure.
Sam was retried in 1966. And,
Oh, so they did get in that 60-day retrial?
and this time the jury was sequestered. So they're like, listen, we're not going to have this fucking shit again.
Yeah. Don't listen to all that shit out there. Were his, 18 character witnesses still alive?
I think they were alive, but I don't think that they...
Witnessed his character?
I don't remember if
That's
they come
fine.
back in or not. I think because Sam originally took this stand at his first trial, and they did not do that again. And they also did not have his fucking mistress. They were like, that was a bad angle. Let's not bring
you're
them up.
not good on the stand.
Yeah, you kind of seem like a dick. I don't know that for a fact, but that's what I'm assuming, because they were like, don't do that.
Yeah. That's scary. Wow. Okay.
And so this time there was also more focus on the fact that there was never a murder weapon found, and they had no physical evidence to tie Sam to the murder. Like, they didn't have this fucking missing shirt or whatever. They didn't have this smoking gun that they're looking for, right?
Yeah. Like I said, if I were on a jury, it'd be hard for me to convict him. Not to say that he didn't do it, but so far, everything that you're telling me, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, it seems a little sus, right? Furthermore... I hate it when I write stupid shit in my notes.
I hate it too. Oh my God. And thus...
Thusly, in conclusion...
Yes, these 3 points.
Yes, bing, bang, boom. Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so the blood spatter found at the scene suggested that the killer was left-handed.
Okay.
Sam was right-handed.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's a surgeon, so he can't, like, hurt his surgery arm. So maybe he was like,
maybe.
fuck it.
I like how you immediately flip sides. You're like, I'm going to convict him now. I do that shit all the time.
I'm playing your role today.
I know. It's fucking devil's advocate.
Yeah. That's
Here's
what
why
I'm about.
you're wrong.
That's what I'm about, you know? Like, you got to keep your options open.
I agree. So on November 6, 1966, Sam was found not guilty.
Wow. That's a
And-
wild fucking ride.
Yeah. He got tried twice, found guilty the first time, fucking life in prison, and then it was like, never mind, just kidding.
Oh, my God.
And then he and his wife divorced, and then Sam was dating...
Because she was a Nazi? Was she really a Nazi?
Probably.
Okay.
And then
Because she
Sam...
sounds like she might have been a Nazi.
If you have to tell someone you're not a Nazi, I feel like you're a Nazi.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so then Sam started dating a lady named
I'm gonna
Jesus
lose it.
Christ.
People are going to hate us.
Later.
She will, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
She's walking around saying she's not a Nazi. Fucking married to
Just got out of this.
I just convinced everybody that I was not one.
Son of a bitch.
And you guys let your little podcast out. Okay.
Okay, so then Sam started dating Colleen Strickland, and her dad was into or a part of, somehow involved in professional wrestling.
Fucking Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair, Nature Boy.
And he introduced Sam to professional wrestling.
Oh my God.
Sam, even though he's now fucking 45 years old,
Oh my God, they all like to be old. Did he have a skullet?
I can only hope. I did not see a picture. He decided to give it a go as a professional wrestler.
Oh my God.
And his name was Killer Sam Shepard.
Oh shit.
Because of his medical background, he actually came up with a new submission hold that he
A
dubbed.
submission hold? You're turning me on.
Wait, this is the best part.
Oh my God.
He fucking dubbed this new submission hold the Mandible Claw.
Ew. Ew.
And it was then adopted and used a lot by mankind.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Oh, that is exciting.
I was like, that was my fucking bomb drop.
I'm just seeing a lot of parallels here.
To
Because he's the killer, right? And he has the mandible claw. Isn't that your jaw, your mandible? And she had like no teeth. Oh my God, Alexis is showing us a picture.
Oh, it's a mandible claw. This is why they have
it
Alexis.
just looks like a headlock.
It just looks like a headlock, except he's got his hands and claws under the guy's mandible.
Okay, but here's what I was going to say.
Also, you've probably seen it now because it was popularized by mankind.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now it just looks like a fucking headlock. You didn't
Okay.
know it was called a mandible claw.
I didn't know that. I would have
So
come
those
up.
guys are really hairy.
It's like Robin Williams' arms. And then like fucking Dracula's hairline.
This is the most intense widow speak I've ever seen.
I forgot they're called widow speaks. Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, I wanted to say something. I feel like I was breaking ground here in that her fucking teeth
Mandible.
were missing, so maybe he just grabbed her by the mandible. Mm-hmm. And
But we just
ripped.
saw what the hold was called, or what it looked like.
Well, yeah, but he just
different.
called it that because he was like, I have a past and I like to grab mandibles.
Maybe, yeah. He was like, you know what also has to do with my fucking trial and convicted murder case?
Yeah, mandibles.
Mandibles.
Wow, he's got a claw. He must have big hands.
I mean, he was a surgeon.
Oh my god.
So-
they were strong?
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like wrestling is like the worst idea to take up after being a surgeon.
Well,
I mean, he probably couldn't be surgeon anymore.
don't worry about it because he, during this time, he was like, I don't think I want to be a wrestler anymore. So he opened another medical office and he was granted surgical privileges again.
Okay, maybe he got into wrestling before all of this because he had concussions. So maybe he was into backyard wrestling, got hit in the head a few too many times with the folded chair, you
This
know?
one's from a Juggalos and Juggalettes.
Yes. And he had all these concussions. And then they were like, for sure, he has a history of concussions. And he's like, whew, good thing I had a hobby.
Maybe. Yeah. I wonder if they had a mattress and a dirty barbed wire fence set up in their
For
backyard
sure.
on their lake house beach
And then he just
property.
like duct taped his boots up so that they were like wrestling boots.
Yeah, exactly. Put some ace bandages on it.
Oh my God. Okay.
So
So now he's a surgeon again.
now he's a surgeon again.
Wow.
But obviously it had been a fucking hot minute since he had performed surgery, right?
Oh my God. Are you telling me that he's like Dr. Dunch or something from Dr. Death?
Well, 5 days after he was granted the privilege to perform surgery, he did a disectomy, which I didn't look up.
Well, I feel like they are just dissecting, like two, like down the middle.
But it's on an alive person for a reason, so I don't know.
Maybe it's just exploratory, you know?
It's just checking it out, seeing what you're made of.
Still got your ribs.
Yeah, you got all the right pieces in here. I'm not sure why that hurts. Well, he did that on a lady, and he cut her artery, and she died the next day.
Dear Lord, you should know where those are.
Yeah, and I
Very
feel like there's
important
only so many in your body.
Yeah.
There's
There
not
are
a lot to
limited.
keep track of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the key points, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Of
At least
arterial
know where the
entry.
freeways are.
Yeah. So you can take the back streets.
So then, a few months later, he nicked the artery on another patient.
You can't just nick arteries as a doctor.
who then bled to death.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you really shouldn't nick arteries.
That is like a bad day at work. Like a bad week. You're like, you know what?
This is a bad month.
Everything I do today is just not turning out how I intended. Like, goddamn.
You know, when you just haven't had your coffee.
When you've had a bad day, yeah. That's when you call out as a surgeon.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much what he did. He was being sued for wrongful death by both the families, and
My
so
God.
he resigned from the practice. He was like,
Good.
you know what, maybe surgery's not for me anymore, right?
Yeah, I don't have the steady hands anymore, all those concussions.
So by this time, he was a full-blown alcoholic,
Okay.
and he was drinking as much as 2/5 of liquor a day.
Dear God.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
And on April 6, 1970, Sam was found dead in his home.
Oh,
The cause of death was Wernicke encephalopathy,
bless you.
which is brain damage associated with advanced alcoholism.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Your brain can just, like, die from that?
I guess.
I thought it was like you just drank so much you stopped breathing or something. Like your brain just didn't let you breathe. It's like, you don't need to do this.
Listen, we're done here.
Wow.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I thought usually like choked or your liver failed or
all of those, yeah, but never that
know
your
you
brain just quit.
brain damage, though. Isn't that like what the shakes and stuff is from?
Brain damage.
Brain damage.
Ever since the day I was born.
Yeah, get it.
Brain damage.
So, his body was exhumed in 1997 for DNA testing because of a lawsuit against his dad,
Okay.
which I did not look into because it was late.
Interesting.
And then he was cremated and his ashes were put alongside Marilyn's.
Okay. Well, now, this is weird.
Okay.
So they didn't even pull his DNA for, like, anything to with his trial? Okay. They didn't find anything interesting that they were like, we should test this. But they were like, your dad seemed pretty shady back there, so Okay.
I have some more things to say about his trial.
Okay.
So Sam's son, Chip.
Tell me about Chip.
He devoted a ton of time and energy towards trying to clear his dad's name, and he opened another trial on this whole thing where he was like, fucking, I want, wrongful convictions and wrongful whatever, all this shit.
Yeah.
For the time that his father spent in prison.
Yeah.
I don't talk about it, but long story short, he lost. So, I don't know why.
Was his dad involved? Or was this after his dad died?
Was dead by this point.
I was going to say, I don't know if you could do that after they're dead. I'm not quite sure how that works.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, maybe because it's his, estate or whatever, his inheritance. I don't know. But he lost.
Okay.
So another huge bomb dropped when DNA testing became a thing, right?
Yes.
When blood from the scene was tested, it was determined that there was blood from a third person. Not just Marilyn and Sam. But obviously this information wasn't available at the time of the first two trials, right?
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
So we don't know who that belongs to yet, though, right?
Yeah.
So one other suspect in the case was Richard Eberling.
Okay.
He was a handyman and window washer who did work at their home. Okay. All of it, I didn't Google just his name because that would have been smart and I was really fucking tired. But through all of this, it did not say if he had bushy dark hair. And I was like, but did he have bushy dark hair? Because that would have been a determining factor. Alexis, she's on it.
Okay.
We're about to learn if he had bushy dark hair.
Okay, but so if he worked in the home, it would be normal that his DNA was there.
True, but it would not. Well, okay. So listen.
Okay. What type of DNA? Was it jizz?
It did say, and I did not write it down.
Was it jizz?
Blood.
Okay.
There was blood found at the scene.
Okay. Like lots?
It did not specify. So apparently, Richard found Marilyn attractive, and he would have been familiar with the house's layout, and he quite possibly wouldn't have raised the fucking hackles on the dog, right?
Yeah.
Because he's familiar. In 1959, Richard was questioned regarding burglaries in the area. He admitted to burglaries and showed the cops some of his loot.
Were they class rings?
Well, the
And
classroom
watches?
was left behind in the bush. But some of the things that he had were rings from Marilyn, but they had been stolen after her death.
What?
They were stolen from a box in Sam's brother's house labeled personal property of Marilyn Shepard.
What the fuck?
First of all, who labels something like that? I'd be
That's
like,
weird.
M. Shepard. I might be like,
Shep.
rings. Or whatever.
I don't even label my boxes.
I'll remember.
I never remember.
Nope.
Oh my god, okay, so that's a weird, wild ride. Oh, he doesn't have any hair.
This guy has no hair.
Zero hair. He's bald. He has a skullet.
He might have shaved his head.
This bitch.
Also, Richard said that his blood may be found at the scene of the crime. He was like, yeah, there's a reason for that, though, right?
Yeah, because he's a handyman.
He said he had cut his finger while washing windows just before the murder.
Okay, weird. Weird way to cut your finger.
Yeah,
but
like on what?
Yeah, that's why I want to know where the blood and how much.
Don't know.
Yeah, because if it's like, you know, in the kitchen by the window, then that makes sense. If it's all over the fucking bedroom, then it's like, I'm pretty sure that's not how that happened.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Like it's on the bed.
Next to her dead body.
Mixed with this other blood.
Yeah,
no,
like
I don't.
It fell at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know that part.
Okay.
But a DNA expert said that he was 90% sure that the blood came from Richard, but it wasn't admissible in court because Richard's lawyers said that the evidence had been tainted since it was so old. Richard took a polygraph test, and he was found to be telling the truth.
Okay, because we know those are all very trustworthy.
But also,
yeah,
years later, experts examined the results, and they found them to be either inconclusive or Richard either committed the murder or knew who did.
So he was being deceptive.
He was being deceptive.
Oh my God.
Or inconclusive.
This is
or
the
also
worst.
Polygraphs don't work.
Like, I'd be so pissed if I got murdered and they don't work. I'd be so pissed if I got murdered and there's fucking DNA all over the goddamn place.
And but then you're in a time before DNA.
Yeah, that would suck. And then also that it's like, for sure he did it because XYZ. And then later they're like, wasn't really for sure back there. I was fibbing.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much, they disregarded him as a suspect because of the polygraph.
That's insane.
Which later turns out to be like, I mean, but maybe.
Yeah.
But also, and then now we're like, yeah, that doesn't fucking work at all.
Yeah, which I get. I get that happens. Like, where, oops, sorry. I get that happens where you're like, hey, we used to trust polygraph tests. And now we don't. But it's crazy that, like, two people can look at the same test and say, like, he's not being deceptive and he is being deceptive. Because I feel like those standards haven't changed, have they?
I don't know. I wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't think so either. It's more
But I didn't think it was, like, an opinion.
I didn't know it was an opinion either. You'd think it'd be like a scale. Like, yeah, he fucking crossed the red line.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, if it goes above this, I don't know.
Huh.
So Richard may or may not have gotten away with murdering Marilyn, right?
Okay.
And then in 1984, a woman named Ethel May Durkin.
Ethel?
Ethel? Is it Ethel?
I would think Ethel, but I used to watch a lot of
Ethanol.
I Love Lucy. Oh. Is that where it's from?
I don't know. Is Ethel what the girl's name was in I Love Lucy? I never watched that.
Fucking seen every episode. Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's probably Ethel.
Lucy and Ethel.
So Ethel May Durkin, she was a rich old lady.
Ooh.
Well, she died.
Okay.
She didn't have any children, and Richard was the executor in her will.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How were they connected?
I believe he was like her handyman.
Oh.
And she just didn't have any kids, and she's like, yo,
You're my next of kin.
Like, can you just fucking take care of this shit for me?
Could you continue your handiwork
in my home? I don't know.
While I'm gone.
But he didn't execute her final wishes on how she wanted to be buried.
Okay.
And Richard said that she had fallen down the stairs, and at first, that was all taken at face value, right?
He's looking pretty suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a little bit of a background.
As soon as he started getting fucking sketchy with her will and, like, not doing what she wanted and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They exhumed her body and found that she had other injuries that weren't in line with falling down the stairs.
Okay, he did it. With a scalpel. A double-bladed scalpel.
With teeth.
Yeah.
Both of Ethel's sisters, Myrtle and Sarah Bell, also died suspiciously. Are you laughing at Myrtle?
Yes, just all their names together.
Myrtle, Sarah Bell, and Ethel. Listen, this was like 1984, and they were old, so they were probably born in 1900s.
Yeah, those are solid names. That's like Jessica.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Stacy.
Aaron.
So they had also died suspiciously. Myrtle had been beaten and then strangled.
Oh my God.
Pretty suspicious.
Yeah. Oops.
And Sarah Bell died after falling down the basement stairs in her home.
Oh my God.
By the way, her name was Sarah Bell something else. They had last names. I think she had married someone else. And I don't know if she went by Sarah Bell, but those two names together make me happy. And so I just wrote Sarah Bell.
Kept them together.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm for it.
It was her middle name, and I was like, Myrtle doesn't get a middle name, but Sarah Bell, she does. Richard and another man were charged and convicted in the death of Ethel.
Another man?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They were like, yo, he had an accomplice. It was like Otto or Ortiz or something else. I was like, listen, this is not who the story is about. So I wasn't writing down any additional information.
I do that shit all the time. Okay, so he had an accomplice, and somehow they figured this out after exhuming her body and being like, she has way more injuries than we once thought that she had.
And also, Richard was being way sus.
Super suspicious.
So Richard was sentenced to life in prison, and he died in 1998.
Wow.
That's a period, not a... I sounded like I was going to say more. He died in 1998, but also he may or may not have been a suspect. Well, he was a suspect. He may or may not have murdered Marilyn.
Well, it seems pretty fishy if he was, like, murdering for shit and...
He also murdered another lady, for sure. Maybe also her sisters, because they were getting,
Yeah, and then, like, he
about the
had
money.
her shit.
Mm-hmm. He had stolen her things. He found her attractive. It's all a little suspect. Suspect.
Yeah, I'm on to him.
So another suspect that seems a bit more of a stretch to me, but someone was like, I'm going to write a whole book about this shit, was James Call. He was a serial killer that was on a spree through a few states, including Ohio, at the time of Marilyn's murder.
Okay.
I don't know what exactly... I don't know why I'm saying things with too many syllables right now.
It's hard. It's hard.
I don't know what exactly pointed them to it, but someone was like convinced about that. And I was like, that seems like you're just stretching for shit. Like, and also there was a murderer at the time.
Like,
I think it was someone close to her.
Yeah, probably. Because like you said, the dogs weren't barking, right?
Yeah.
It's super weird that like Sam's shirt was never found.
Right? Isn't it?
But like maybe, like where'd your shirt go, bro? Like I have so many questions.
You just rip it off in a fit of fury.
Or maybe while they were
There's a white biped for him and you're like, bah, shirt off.
Or what if it fell off when they were scuffling on the beach?
How does your shirt fall off, Stace?
Well, I mean, like ripped off.
Oh, okay.
Like oops.
My shirt just fell off.
He was into wrestling. Maybe
It's
he
like
did
two girls fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hope you don't dump this whole pitcher of water on me.
My nipple's out.
Okay, but wait.
Uh-huh.
So if he was into wrestling, maybe he did the move, brother.
Like a Hulk Hogan move and just rip off your shirt.
Yeah.
Maybe the shirt had buttons or snaps.
Yeah.
Maybe you just ripped it off that way.
Yeah. What
But
kind
I
of
feel
shirt
like it
was
would be
this?
on the beach.
But then the guy took it with him and he's like, just going to wipe off my blood.
He was like, I'm going to pin this guy, and so I'm going to take his shirt away.
Oh, maybe he had so much blood on his shirt, so he took the guy's shirt because, like, maybe he took it off before he went to sleep. But you said that would be weird, so maybe he didn't.
Listen, I don't know.
Where is his shirt? That is the mystery here.
That is the mystery. That's what this podcast should be called. Where is his shirt?
But what about the shirt?
We only cover cases with missing shirts.
It's very
But where
limited.
is his shirt?
Oh, that's so weird.
Right?
I'm not entirely convinced that the husband did it.
I'm kind of leaning towards this Richard Eberling guy now.
Yeah.
But also, the husband seemed pretty fucking suspect. And also, a white biped form. Like, you didn't want to just be normal. And be like, there was a dude in there.
Huh. What if Dick was wearing a wig
Ooh.
to, like, disguise himself?
Did they have wigs in the 50s?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, like, everybody wore a wig.
Okay.
Do you know that, like, George Washington's, most of his pictures, he's, like, wearing a wig, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're all wigs.
Yeah. I do know that.
Yeah.
Did you know that they still wear those in fucking British courts?
That's my favorite. Yes, I've seen that picture. That's my favorite ever. Can we do that one day?
Yes.
I'll make it out of toilet paper rolls.
Hair curlers, just white ones.
Oh my God, that's so weird.
Isn't it?
I feel
story,
so
right?
bad for this lady.
Marilyn?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel bad for the son because he just got fucked. Like, he lost a mom, then he lost his grandparents, and then he lost his dad.
How did he sleep through all of this?
I mean, he's 7. My kid sleeps through everything.
Yeah, but like screaming?
My
Because she was
kid
screaming and
sleeps
it
through
woke
everything.
up. Maybe he was sleeping in a wind tunnel.
Maybe he was sleeping in a wind tunnel. They had a sound machine going. Maybe he did wake up and just fell right back asleep. I could wake my kid up and talk to him for a minute, and then he passes out and doesn't remember anything.
Dude, my kid wakes me up talking to me, and then he passes out, and I'm like, you're fucking childly.
Yeah.
Has the same shit you have. And
Yeah.
he's like talking to me and freaking out in the middle of the night, and then he just passes out, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do with this?
Yeah, my kid screams no a lot, and I'm like, we're all going to die. And he's like, just passed out again. I'm like, well, now I can't sleep.
Because I'm terrified.
Yeah.
Okay, but wait.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm thinking if the kid was drugged or something with like Benadryl,
Ooh, could
so
have been.
that he could sleep through all this
Some
because
melatonin.
then the husband planned it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the melatonin won't keep them asleep. It'll only help them fall asleep.
I don't know what drugs do.
Don't ask me why. I have Googled that a lot.
Uh-huh. How much is safe?
The whole bottle? Okay.
Oh, okay. Like, you can't overdose on it. Nice.
They'll just sleep forever? Shit. Yeah, but what if the kid was like drugged with Benadryl? Not like something crazy, but just slept through it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the husband planned it
Could have been.
and flushed the shirt. That's where the shirt went.
Could have. Or garbage disposal. I don't know how to get rid of a shirt. You could burn it. They probably had a fireplace.
He's like, let me just warm up the fire real quick.
You
Huh.
could throw it in the lake.
It was the 4th of July or the 3rd of July.
Mm-hmm.
What a
was in
shitty
Ohio.
4th.
Yeah.
So it was hot as hell is what I'm telling you. It's
Yeah,
humid.
it's probably
There's no
muggy.
fire. He could have thrown it in the lake.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought it was my own idea.
Nope.
You're directly in my ear holes telling me, I'm like, I have an idea.
I thought it was my conscience.
Oh my God. Well,
Yeah.
goddamn.
God damn.
That was a fucking doozy.
Mm-hmm. So, a little wild ride for you.
It was wild.
So, If you want to see pictures pertaining to that case, you can go to isgdpodcast.com.
Yep. And also there, we have links to our Patreon and to our fucking doggy bandanas.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, go buy doggy bandanas
Mm-hmm.
for your animal. It doesn't have to be your dog. It could be any animal. Get it for your fucking turtle. I don't care. It'd be
Probably
awesome.
big, but...
Yeah. But if you do that and then you post a picture of your animal wearing the bandana, ISGD podcast, or I Said Goddamn, or whatever the fuck you want. I don't even know. I just went on whatever you want. We'll just put whatever you want on a bandana.
You should probably tag ISGD podcast and then on social media, and then you'll be entered to win. What are they going to win, Stace?
A mystery box of fun things.
Curated by your two favorite hosts.
Yeah.
Or
We're just going to
your
randomly
two
pick shit out.
tolerable hosts.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Also, I slightly mentioned Patreon, but you should go there. It's $1. And plus, there might be this video now.
Yeah,
if I
there
can
might
figure
be a
it out.
video.
Yeah.
Raw, uncut.
Behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Vidya.
Mm-hmm. You will have to put up with tangents. You will have to put up with coughing. You will have to put up with
Cars driving by.
cars driving by. Spooky lights. We made it very, very spooky in here. It's a very murder sheddy. But also you'll get to see the sweet, sweet murder shed.
Yeah, part of it.
Mm-hmm.
The important part.
Mm-hmm. Part with us in it.
Oh, God.
Also, you can find us on social media. We're at ISGD Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can join the Facebook pod group, the goddamn pod group. It's fun and exciting, and we do stuff on there.
That's true.
You can-
all of those things.
Mm-hmm. Email us at isgdpodcast@gmail.com. You can send us things to the P.O. Box, which is P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979. Also, I got the Christmas cards out. They're late. Sorry.
They're late.
Better late than never.
Subscribe, rate, and review.
Yep, do that too.
Please and thank you. Come tell us how awesome we are so we feel good about our lives.
Yep. Is that all?
I think so.
We have packages.
We just got a package. Let us open them. This is my favorite part because now I get to relax. I didn't have to talk at all, but I can make absurd sounds and everybody's like, whatever, they're just open packages.
Mm-hmm. Also, if you join this other tier on Patreon or whatever, you'll see this fucking unboxing of some shit that we get.
Woo woo!
So, you ready for this?
Let's do it.
First, ow! My back.
My
If
tailbone
anyone
hurts.
is a good chiropractor, get at me.
You gonna come crack your back for you?
Yes, that'd be so
You're
nice.
for sure gonna get murdered.
First, we got a card.
I hit my mic when you said that. Sorry about it.
That's okay. Oh my god, it's the cutest little thing I ever did see.
Is it a Christmas card?
It is. I want to take
Like
off
a
my
holiday
glasses.
Okay, we probably shouldn't show people's
I'm not.
family faces on here.
I might be.
This is so fucking cute.
Okay. Also, don't show addresses.
Yeah, this is probably smart too. Oh, it's from Molly.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah, it's Mike's sister.
Aww.
Right? Yeah, I was like, right now I'm questioning.
I didn't even recognize her without her maiden name. Thanks, Molly.
Oh, this is so sweet.
Give it to Alexis. She's gonna put it on the corkboard.
Oh my god, yes. Well, I'm still reading.
Okay.
Oh my god, I love her. Fun fact, she was a photographer at my wedding.
She was.
And she was the best. She held my lipstick in her little, oh my god, these pictures are fucking adorable. I'm
Hey,
just gonna...
don't show address.
I'm not.
You might be.
It's just our address. My hand's over hers.
Okay.
Okay.
Another fun fact.
Shoopy doopy. I wasn't done talking about how she
Oh.
hid my lipstick in her little case. That's it.
All right. Another fun fact about her is that the first time I met her, I was so scared. She was very intimidating. I was
Was
very
she?
nervous. Yeah, she was very intimidating. And Mike was like, yeah, she's a metalhead. And I was like, I can tell. I'm scared.
Oh my god. Okay, the first time I met her was literally for my wedding, and she was so nice and sweet. And
She was
wholesome.
really nice, and she's always been nice after that. But I met her when I was in high school.
Was she a
so
bitch
then-
the first time?
I don't think she was a bitch. I just
You're
think
just scared?
that she was pretty, and she was Mike's older sister, and so I was like, oh god, I'm scared. Yeah, she's judging.
Oh my god. And
But
it
you're
made me-
awesome now, so thanks for being awesome.
Yeah, I fucking love her. Also, Mike is the sweetest fucking asshole that you will ever meet in your whole entire life.
Yeah, exactly. And so I was like, maybe she's not sweet.
Because Mike's pretty much an asshole over here.
Mike's pretty much an asshole. And I had like just met him too. Like it was my first introduction. We were at a show or something. I think it was probably at fucking Mike's show.
Oh my God,
and so she's there to
it.
support her brother. And I'm like, I'm just here with Crystal. I don't really know these people. And then she's like, I don't know, just intimidating. She was just very intimidating. And I was like, I just want to go over here.
I feel
I'm
like
scared.
you are intimidated. Well, like old you were
Oh, that's-
intimidated by anybody, though.
100%.
But that's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God. She's so awesome. I love it.
Molly, if you remember me, just forget that person.
I'm different now.
I'm different now. I probably don't need scissors to open this.
And now your shit is hanging on our special corkboard that's finally hanging up, and I'm so excited.
And your children are fucking adorable.
They're adorable. And your son looks exactly like Mike.
Do you want to open this one?
Nope.
Okay. This one is from...
You are in charge of opening all of the boxes.
This is from Steve.
I'm excited because he made our not a pipe bomb pipe lamp.
Not a pipe bomb, pipe bomb.
Maybe it's a pipe bomb now. Sorry, Alexis. She looks a little nervous.
She's ready to bail. Oh, I have to pee.
He wouldn't pipe bomb us.
Oh my goodness. You read that.
Okay.
Read it aloud.
Okay. What if he doesn't want it read out loud?
Well, then read it to yourself and
Okay.
determine. That is a huge font. I'm so glad I can almost read it from here.
It says, "Hi, ladies. I was listening to one of your podcasts and realized that you two drink Coronas, so I thought you would enjoy these."
Uh-huh.
Is it a 24-pack of Coronas?
Oh my god.
I had to drink 12 Coronas to get the best bottles. And he's a Bud Light man. That's fucking dedication. Oh my God, I'm going to lose my goddamn shit. Oh my God, I'm going to lose my shit.
Oh my God.
I don't want to even.
Oh my god. This one says Stacy.
Oh, he labeled them.
This one says
Oh, no.
Brandon.
Wait, this one says. Oh, okay, Aaron.
Is that what it says? Oh, okay, Aaron.
What if the trick is when you turn it on, it's a bomb?
Uh-oh, that would suck.
We're going to find out.
It's so pretty.
This goes on my side.
It's so pretty. This one says Brandon. Oh, like, show everybody.
Did Brandon get one?
Yeah.
Oh, he's famous.
So he thinks.
He's not getting it, though.
Nope, my shelf is not level. I built that.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
Hang on.
Okay, well, I'm still reading.
Oh, okay. Continue reading. This one says Aaron. It says, oh, okay, Stacy.
This is the coolest thing ever. Oh my God, I love it.
First of all, you have impeccable handwriting. Did you write this? This is vinyl. I can't see. I need light in
It
here.
does look like impeccable handwriting.
I'm starting to think this is vinyl. This is vinyl.
Okay.
I was like, Jesus.
This
real good at
is
this.
impressive.
I'm going to put it right here.
Well, I wouldn't know because this is typed up.
And I'm going to put this one right here as well.
Okay. I hope you start the video soon. Well, you're in luck.
You are in like, oh,
We
this
are.
one is for Lee.
Aww.
He's not getting it either.
He said, I had so many extra bottles, I made 2 for the lucky husbands.
What a fucking guy. These are so cute. Oh, by the way,
He said it's not a bomb.
I should have read that first. Hey, can you see this in the video? Turn
I
yours
don't know.
on.
Oh, I was like, I don't know. I can't see the video. Yeah, we're all decorated.
Alexis shook her head no, as if to say you cannot see that in the video.
It's beginning to look a
a
lot
lot like Christmas.
Christmas.
Blah, 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 blah. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. Is that all?
You really brought it home.
Thank you.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Steve, you're the best. Excuse you.
That's where yours goes.
Oh. I'll allow it.
Because they're fucking adorable up there.
Aw, we're even next to our... Oh, no. We have to put... Don't get next to my man.
Sorry.
And also, I want to sit next to you.
I know. Or it's like we're in a
So we
movie
can
theater.
talk. Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Thanks. We love you.
We
hope this
appreciate
video
you.
turned out.
Yeah. And if it didn't, sorry, we'll try again next time.
I'm so excited for everything.
Me too.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Ah.